So I was just telling my chat that I wanted to play some Call of Duty Vanguard because I wanted to play something a little less stressful. And Coalition is like, wait, Call of Duty Vanguard is less stressful? Yeah, it's less stressful because a lot of the time what I'm doing when I'm streaming is like I'm trying to actively learn something about the game I'm playing. Either I'm playing my own game and, you know, I'm trying to, talk to the chat and like, get there's a lot of like energy that goes into learning from the chat, learning from my own game, figuring out the right things to do and the right answers to questions. That takes, some energy to devote to that. And then when I'm playing a brand new game that I haven't played very much of before, dome blitz pacing. If I'm playing another game and I'm trying to learn something from, that also takes a lot of mental energy. I'm really actively trying to learn a lot from it. So this is going to be a disaster. Oh, look, the other team is already winning by the time I join. In fact, the whole reason I got into this server is probably because somebody else got really frustrated and quit. So, remember in an earlier session of State of Decay 2, I was saying that, where was that coming from? I was saying that I love the bar. I love the bar. Oh, so blitz I've got a problem with blitz pacing. So if you're going to, it's already a little bit questionable whether war should be fun, but definitely if you're going to try to, oh look, a missile out of nowhere. If you're going to try to make war fun, the part of war that you don't want to adapt is the part where it's like a pointless meat grinder that you feed your youth into, where the air is just full of bullets, and there's nothing you can do, and you die like a dog for no reason. That's not the fun part of war. The fun part of war is, imagining heroism. Like, obviously, real-life war, kind of not fun in any way. But if you're going to imagine the heroic story you're going to tell about yourself, and, like, feeling like an action hero, there's all these things that, like, war as a backdrop can be used to create fun experiences, but the part of the experience where you're just in a trench with bullets whizzing over your head and you poke your head up and you die, that's not the fun part of war. So, like, yay, dome blitz pacing is just... It's just that. It's just sticking your head out and having it explode. That's all it is. So, yeah. Here's how that went. Who do I vote for? I like voting for the runner-up because they don't get enough attention. Ooh, this runner-up actually won MVP. Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. But I guess I unlocked some stuff for the bar. Though, actually, there's something weird in the UI for this game. It told me that I unlocked those things. I didn't. I think I unlocked the previous rewards, and it was actually showing me the next things that I was going to unlock. It's very, very confusing. I've been misled by that so many times, thinking, ooh, I just got the attachment that I wanted for this weapon, and I go and I don't have it yet, and I get it the next time I level up. I don't know if they've just got like an off by one error in their code, or if somebody thought that seeing the next things I was going to unlock was what I was going to want to see on that screen. I'm genuinely not sure. So Airy Twitch says, oh no, not the MVP thing. Yeah, so particularly if I've just played a very stressful match of Call of Duty Vanguard, kind of the last thing I want to do is spend another 30 seconds at the end when I'm like, I just want to move on, do something else, look at my gun rewards, whatever. The last thing I want to do is vote for prom queen. And so I'm going to be super lame right now and just see if anybody's going to come charging down this way. Nobody? Nobody? As soon as I jump out, they will. They didn't. Oh, that's right, because we're playing tactical pacing now. So, one thing that intrigues me is the kind of like oh gosh, I should have had that person. That was no excuse. Call of Duty is balanced on a razor's edge. The pace of this game is so fast that like it doesn't actually take that. That person knew where I was probably because the last time I fired my gun. The difference in population between tactical pacing and blitz pacing is not actually that huge. Sometimes, like, it's like you add one person to each team to go from tactical to assault and from assault to blitz. Okay. And it makes a massive difference to the experience. Like, where tactical is like, the map feels empty most of the time. And blitz, you feel like the air is made out of bullets. So, how are we doing? I guess I can leave a little thing up here. Though chances are, whoever is out there who's really good at quick scoping, this person who's been sniping me again and again, they're probably just going to kill me from up here. And see, so I really like assault pacing because, because tactical pacing means that there's often just nothing going on. It's actually, sometimes I've gone for ages. I just realized that all of my teammates are on the other side, which means the enemy's probably spawning near me. So I'm just, like, getting super paranoid. But, like, just finding an enemy that I knew I was looking for her. I thought that maybe she would have been distracted by somebody else because I wasn't doing anything. But apparently, no. To be a sniper in this game, you have to have infinite patience. And I just can't do it. Like, I can't, like, anytime I've tried to be a sniper, I eventually just have to move on. Like, if there's a lot of enemies who are walking in front of me, then great. Maybe that'll be fun sometimes. But, like, that person who just kept staring at my window for ages, waiting for me to emerge again, and miraculously was not killed by any of my friends. Oh, wait, I saw... Oh, gosh. What was that? I think I was killed by the supply box. Oh, it's amazing. So yeah, you are not seeing me playing at my best, obviously. I seem to be like... I'm definitely not as good at Call of Duty as I used to be. There seems to be a fair amount of variability in how well I do these days. I don't want to run it. I'm just going to run into a meat grinder if I go that way, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go this way instead. Like, I will still have some matches where I'm, like, the MVP. But then there'll be in-between matches where I'm... Who did... Where... They were just inside a dark place. Okay, I thought I had looked in that dark place. Yeah, so one of the keys of doing well in Call of Duty is learning where all the dark places are that you can hide. So I gotta say, this build that I've got right now has got my... Pfft, I'm a disaster today. It's got my favorite perk. It's a fairly new perk, but it's one where once I've hit somebody with a shot, or I'm shooting a lot near them, they get an orange highlight that I can see through walls. So if they're behind a wall that I can shoot through, then they take cover and I just keep shooting them uncannily through the surface. And it's great. And I'm pretty sure that highlight doesn't even show up on the kill cam. So it looks like I'm just magical and I'm finding them, which is just great. So you see that, like, playing against this team, which has clearly got me outclassed, is filling me with paranoia and trepidation. Oh, there was somebody up in the window. Well, I couldn't shoot at everybody. Yeah, it's just filling me with trepidation. Like, I'm not just running into danger. I am terrified. But looks like nobody's in the usual windows. There were 3 people in these windows before. I guess they've all been murdered. All right. Yep. Guess I'll go somewhere else. Because I'm not a good sniper. This is why I'm not a good sniper. Because I had to move. I couldn't just stay where I was. However, that was a good sniper. Oh, wait, no, he was actually moving. Well, congratulations. I don't understand snipers. I don't get it. I can't do it. Every time I try, I just get murdered, or I accomplish nothing. Dang. If I'd gotten the first shot, then they would have been the ones who was flinching. But they beat me by a millisecond. And actually, that's one of the things I like about Call of Duty is the fact that it's just tuned within a millisecond. Like, everything is... I thought I was going to get killed by the person in front of me, but apparently... Yeah, this is just how... So yeah, I think that I don't like blitz pacing because it's just the air is made of nothing but bullets. But I also don't like tactical pacing because, like, no lines form. Like, when you're playing, like, assault pacing or even blitz pacing, a pattern arises in where the characters are, you know? And, like, you can tell, oh, my people are coming from here. Those people are over there. And there's some like, rhyme and reason to it, you know? Like, you can sort of figure out where you can safely be and where you can't. And there'll be occasional enemies who get behind the lines and who disrupt it, but they're the exception, not the rule. But in tactical, they're the rule. Like, they're just, like, there's no way to predict where the enemies are going to be. And so they're just behind me all the time. Or, like, I'm just running past them, they just see me through from the side and flank me. And I can't predict it, you know? And so it's frustrating. I like assault pacing. Like, my brain is set up to work with assault pacing. Oh, hey, Jedi Cytrix is here. Nice to see you. So the Coalition is suggesting, you know, if I want to have a more relaxed game, I should make a support class and guard choke points. So that actually is what I tend to do. That actually is kind of my natural position. That's one reason why I was saying that, like, I like the fact that the way that sort of battle lines tend to form when you're playing the, like, assault or blitz, because then I can actually find a useful choke point to guard. Oh, look, like the level up screen's broken. Cool. I can find a useful place to guard. And you know, shoot everybody who comes through. You know, and I end up playing, you know, I'm not as adventurous sometimes as players the action heroes who like to, you know, run and leap out from a corner and shoot people while they're midair. Like, that's not me, and that's never going to be me. But I do still play a useful role on the team, you know, locking down an avenue of attack. And so I do really like playing that way. But, you know, in tactical, an enemy's just gonna come up behind me. Like, they're not gonna, you know, there isn't enough going on to sort of have there be a pattern of choke points on the map. Coalition, I don't remember what we named our 45 ammo. I guess I could check. Are you just waiting for, are you looking to report another inaccuracy in our Spanish translations? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing a thorough check of all of the recent Spanish translations that we've done. Like, I don't know if we're at a point where you actually need to very granularly report to us everything that's going wrong. I think that we're going to do some kind of larger scale look at the things we're doing. Oh, you're saying on Vanguard. I assumed that you were asking me to check something on State of Decay. I don't know I don't know where I would actually check that, because I think that some of the magazines report exactly what ammo is going into them, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if ACP. I don't know which gun I would look at to see if they're using the terminology 45 ACP, which I believe stands for automatic Colt pistol. So I do tend to like sub pens because it does have some choke points. Though it can be... Oh, I sort of fight. Where's that fight happening? In a place close to me. Oh, gosh! All right. Like, sometimes the enemy who's fighting you, like, they take forever to kill you, and it's actually theoretically not that hard to shoot them, except they could be any of like 3 different places, and whichever one you choose to look at, whatever direction you choose to look, will be wrong. And they'll be in another place. And so that's what happens. It's like, sometimes I just don't even bother to look for an enemy because I know whichever way I look is going to be wrong. And so I just like, oh, well, I'll just try to move fast and hope they don't kill me. Okay, there was a guy over here, but I think he might have already been got by somebody else. Oh! Well, I am doing fairly well for my team. My team is not doing great, but you know what? There is some pride to be had in doing better than you have to for the team that you're on. So yeah, right now I'm breaking even, but that's still better than some. Oh, somebody's coming. Yes! Well, apparently they're going to keep doing that. Multiple people have come through this way, so maybe this is a choke point I need to guard. Where are you? Nope. Okay, nobody's here. Let's see what's going on up there. This is my favorite place. Oh, wait. Something bad's happening over here. I don't see any red people, though. Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have tried to lock into the cover. I should have just gone after him. Okay, looks like he was already got. Yeah. Nobody's ever looking for somebody over here shooting in this area. It's a bad angle for shooting people up in that room, but when you do get someone, they don't see it coming at all. Ah, dang it. So this rifle is really good for like long sight lines, taking people out from really far away. Wait, did I just... No, never mind. Not great for when you get into a close range confrontation with somebody. What was that? Oh, just a really, really distant sniper. Sheesh. Yeah, so I love it when I'm just like looking down a certain way. I'm looking in exactly the right direction, but because the other person's just so far away, I can't do anything. Like, they're literally not on my screen as far as I can tell. So where is that person going? Oh, to kill that person. That's what they were doing. Oh, nope. They're not going to kill me. There's a bunch of them in there. I wonder, will lying down help me? Probably not. They're probably just going to sneak up behind me. I don't want to do this. Somebody's down there. Oh! So I saw a red dot down here. I assumed I was going to go get somebody, but I guess not. Ha-ha! Using my own teammate as a decoy. Time to switch to the submachine gun. Thought I saw some movement over here. Maybe not. I guess not. Ah! Hey, I'm on the positive side now. That's good, at least. See, this is how... I feel like this is how it always happens for me. I'm looking at the entrance and enemy's going to come through, and I'm like, okay, they're not there yet. Who shot my friend? And the moment I look away is when they come through. The moment I look away. Are they getting killed or not? Okay, I keep seeing, like, guns fly. Aha! Oh, nothing over here. Oh. That guy get killed or not? Nope, he didn't. Yeah, again, it's like, I'm looking at the spot where the enemy is supposed to be. They're not there, they're not there, they're not there, they're not there, they're not there. And the moment I turn my head or do anything that makes it difficult to kill that person, suddenly that's when they show up. And it's like, there's no way that there's a skill that that person has. Like, I have trouble imagining what that skill would be of popping out at exactly the right moment. Right? So look, I got 13 out of 10. Now, kill-death ratio does not mean what it used to. Like, it used to be that you only got credit for actually getting the final kill on someone, and it was always a zero-sum game. Now, everyone who contributed, who did damage to the person who dies, they all get credit for the elimination. So actually, everyone's overall elimination to death ratio is more than 1. And so the fact that my elimination death ratio is more than 1 doesn't mean I actually did well. It doesn't mean that I actually contributed to a victory, or in this case, mitigated a failure. Most time near enemies. You're brave, sir. I will give you credit. Whew. Oh, so Jedi Sectrix asks, are we fighting zombies or other humans? We are fighting other humans, and she wants to know what the story reason is why. And it's because it's World War II. So it's kind of a fantastical special ops version of World War II, but it is World War II. So, well, so far, I have performed poorly in all of these matches. So, if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's because I have no pride left and decided to put this online despite the fact that I'm doing very poorly. Ah, gotcha. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think I need to quit. So this was fun. We did 3 matches at different paces, and I sucked at all of them, but you'll notice I sucked much less at the assault pacing than I did with blitz pacing or tactical pacing. So maybe that's the lesson of this video. I don't know why we care what I'm good at and what I'm bad at, but there you go. All right, so I'm going to take off. I'm probably out of time, but thank you all for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun for me. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel and see me play other games that I might actually be good at, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can just watch me get old and get worse and worse at playing Call of Duty Vanguard.